Welcome and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. For those who are watching and listening, I am your commentator host, Lucas Spee. Alongside, we will be having a doubleheader game. This is the second game of Trinity Baptist College facing Florida National University. The starting lineup for Florida National University: the center fielder number 23, Jordan Lewis, starts it off. The second baseman number 21, Daniel Salgado. Right field number 7, Gino Bellatoni. And number 4, the designated hitter, number 26, Roberto Fernandez. Playing catcher, the number 55, Jeremiah De La Cruz. The left fielder, number 9, Eric Rodriguez. Third baseman, number 17, Eduardo Ponce. First baseman, number 46, Ben Schaefer. And shortstop, number 2, Jose Carpena. And hitting for Trinity Baptist College, third baseman, number 3, Graham Gorman. The catcher, number 14, Ryan Ox. Hitting third, the left fielder, number 9, Gavin Williams. Hitting at fourth, first baseman, number 34, David Hickey. Hitting after him, center fielder, number 10, Parker Laffrey. Designated hitter, number 15, Jacob Brigman, plays in number 6. Hitting seventh, the shortstop, number 4, Nate Negris. Right field, number 33, Dominic Gattinello, plays 8. And at the bottom of the order, the second baseman, number 41, Seth Reeves. Pitching for Trinity Baptist College is number 12, Joshua Griggs. And pitching for Florida National University is number 39, Alonzo Manny Alonzo. As the game is about to begin with the first pitch from Joshua Griggs. Joshua Griggs, sophomore from Armando Beach, Florida, from Fada Lopez High School, goes up against Jordan Lewis at the plate. First pitch, bunt shown by Jordan. Third baseman Graham Gorman throws it to first and gets Jordan Lewis out at first. Throws to his teammate David Hickey. First out of the game, ground out. Number 21, Daniel Salgado now steps up to the plate. Daniel Salgado, Jr. from Wellington, Florida, transferred from Community College of Baltimore County, Essex. First pitch is a strike. As Daniel Salgado, left-handed hitter, versus Joshua Griggs, right hand. Second pitch, ball 1. Third pitch to Salgado. Fastball right down the middle for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. As Daniel Salgado takes his place back at the plate. The pitch from Joshua Griggs. Just out of the zone. Ball 2. 1 out, top of the first. As the pitch counts at 2 balls and 2 strikes, with nobody on base. The pitch. Ball goes over the heads. Foul ball. Pitch count stays the same at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Joshua Griggs winds up the pitch. Foul ball again to the dugout of Thomas University, Florida National University. Pitch count stays the same again at 2 balls and 2 strikes. As Daniel Salgado, ball 3, as the ball hits the dirt. 3 balls, 2 strikes, as Salgado tries to make his way to the first man on base today. The windup. The pitch. Strike 3! Right down the middle as a changeup First strikeout for Joshua Griggs. Now batting number 7, the right fielder Gino Bellatoni. Gino Bellatoni, a junior from Boca Raton, Florida, transferred from Walla Walla Community College. First contact, right to the first baseman, David Hickey, who loses the ball and goes right past him. And a defensive error, but Gino Bellatoni does take first. Now batting, number 26, the designated hitter, Roberto Fernandez. Roberto Fernandez Jr. from Miami Beach, Florida, transferred from Allegheny Community College. First man on base, Gino Bellatoni. It's a base hit single for him. It's the pitch from Joshua Griggs. Swing and a miss. Just gets it into the zone. This pitch count now at no balls, 1 strike with 2 outs, top of the first. As Joshua Griggs try to get Gino Bellatoni out at first. Bellatoni does react well. Gets himself back on the bag. Griggs well aware of the situation. Pitch. Ball 1 as that hits the ground. Ryan Onks is the catcher for Trinity Baptist College. Reacting well to the pitch from Joshua Griggs. Third pitch, Roberto Fernandez. And the ball pops up as it's a foul ball. Hits the box where I am. Thank goodness there's a roof above my head. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, top of the first. Runner on first. As Roberto Fernandez attempts to get Gino Bellatoni to be the first man to score. One ball, 2 strikes. Wind up. The pitch. Swing and a miss from Joshua Griggs and a strikeout. As that is the second strikeout for Joshua Griggs, and Roberto Fernandez walks back to the dugout. That puts 0 score on the board. We'll be right back at the bottom of the first. Now starting off for Trinity Baptist College is the third baseman, number 3, Graham Gorman. First pitch to him is a strike. Graham Gorman, freshman from DeLand, Florida, from Padre Lopez School. And a foul ball down the left lane line. Pitching for Florida National University is Alonzo Manny Alonso. Sophomore from Hialeah, Florida, transferred from Western Technical College. So third pitch to Graham Gorman is a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss for Graham Gorman. That's the first strikeout. And Alonzo Manny gets his first strikeout.
Now batting, number 14, Ryan Onks.
Ryan Onks, a senior from Jacksonville, Florida, from Mandarin High School, steps up to the plate. Left-handed hitter. It's a left-handed pitcher. Ball comes out of the zone. Ball 1. One out, bottom of the first. Ball hits the dirt. Two balls, no strikes. Check swing. Right to the shortstop, second baseman Daniel Salgado, who throws it to his first baseman Ben Schaefer to throw Ryan Onks out at first. Now stepping up to the plate, the left fielder, number 9, Gavin Williams. Gavin Williams, a freshman from Port Orange, Florida, from Spruce Creek High School. First pitch to him is a strike. Change up. 2 outs, bottom of the first. 1 strikeout against Williams. And passes the third baseman and the shortstop as Gavin Williams is the first Trinity Baptist player to get onto base. Single and base hit for him. Now stepping up to the plate is the first baseman, number 34, David Hickey. David Hickey, a freshman from Ormond Beach, Florida. Went to school at Padre Lopez. As Gavin Williams takes a massive lead off of first. Swing and a miss for Dave Hickey. No balls, 1 strike. 2 outs, bottom of the first. As Gavin Williams tries to get himself into scoring position. The pitch. Ball gets out of the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Alonzo Manny. The pitch to him. Crushing hit down left field side. And it hits the wall as Gavin Williams turns to third and stays there. And then double for David Hickey. David Hickey gets himself to second with a double. With a nice hit down left field side. Passes over the head of Eric Rodriguez. That hits the wall. That moves Gavin Williams to third to a scoring position. Now batting is the center fielder, number 10, Parker Laffrey. Parker Laffrey, a senior from Winter Springs, Florida, from Winter Springs High School. Timeout by Alonzo. Alonzo. The pitch. Ball out of the zone. If you can't see, David Hickey looks like he has his straps coming out. Hopefully everything's okay with him. Check swing from Parker. Strike though, as the swing went over the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike for Parker Lafferty. The pitch from Alonso just sags over the plate for ball 2. As a reminder, Gavin Williams is on third and David Hickey on second. The pitch again hits the ground for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike for Parker Lafferty. He's in a good situation. Can get Gavin Williams to take the early lead for Trinity Baptist College. Alonso winds up for the pitch. Crushing hit. Hit right to Jose Carpena and throws it to his first baseman, Ben Schaefer, to close out the bottom of the first. Score still 0-0. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Top of the second. Score is 0-0. Stepping up to the plate is the catcher, number 55, Jeremiah Dela Cruz.
Now batting, number 55, Jeremy Dela Cruz.
Jeremy Dela Cruz, a junior from Plantation, Florida, attended Plantation High School and transferred from Thomas College. The windup from Joshua Griggs as he has 2 strikeouts. Jeremy Dela Cruz awaits the first pitch. Swing and a miss for him. Ball does pass the catcher, Ryan Onks. 1 strike though. Joshua Griggs winds up for the pitch. Hits the ground for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, top of the second. Score is the same. The pitch again from Joshua Griggs. Swing and a miss for Jeremy Dela Cruz. As a reminder, on February the 17th, no, I apologize, on February the, oh my goodness, my eyes are deceiving me. I need glasses, ladies and gentlemen. And a hit from Jeremy Dela Cruz right to the left field side to Gavin Williams. That's his first single base hit for him. Now stepping up to the plate is the center fielder, number 9, Eric Rodriguez.
Now batting, number 9, Eric Rodriguez.
Eric Rodriguez, a junior from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and has transferred from Milwaukee Area Technical College. Now that I got my notes right, on February the 16th at 6 o'clock, Trinity Baptist faces Atlantis College right here. And then the next day, they will have a doubleheader again against Atlantis College on Saturday, February the 17th. First game will start at 12, the second game at 3. As Joshua Griggs getting comfortable with a runner on first. Eric Rodriguez shows bunt. Ball out of the zone. Ball one. De La Cruz takes a huge lead off of first. Pitch just outside. Ball two for Joshua Griggs. Griggs has 2 strikeouts. Two balls, no strikes. Top of the second. Ball 3. That ball just goes downstairs. And if you can't see, in the pitching bullpen for Florida National University, they are playing a game of soccer. Strike 1 against Eric Rodriguez. 3 balls, 1 strike, no outs. So Eric Rodriguez tries to move his teammate De La Cruz to a scoring position. And a ball 4 for Joshua Griggs, his first walk of the game. Now stepping up to the plate is number 17, third baseman Eduardo Ponce.
Now batting, number 17, Eduardo Ponce.
Eduardo Ponce, a sophomore from Gaslisburg, Minnesota. The Avian School attended the Avion School and transferred from Montgomery Community College. Eduardo Ponce awaits his first pitch as runners on second and first for Trinity Baptist. Jeremy De La Cruz on second and Eric Rodriguez on first. As De La Cruz is in a scoring position. As Eduardo Ponce shows bunt, Joshua Griggs throws at the first. Get the easy out. Does move the runners though, as De La Cruz moves closer to home at third, and Eric Rodriguez moves to second. Now batting number 46, Ben Schaefer.
Now batting, number 46, Ben Schaefer.
Ben Schaefer, a junior from Jacksonville, Florida, transferred from Richard Bland Community College. First pitch is a swing and a miss for him. 1 out. Top of the second. Runners on third and second. Timeout called by Joshua Griggs. Trying to get himself comfortable on the mound. Seems to be a little talk between Ben Schaefer and the head coach of Florida National College. Nicholas Strong, the head coach of Florida National University, trying to lead his team to a sweep doubleheader game today. As Ben Schaefer steps up to the plate again. No balls, 1 strike for him. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out. Score is still 0-0. 1 out. The pitch from Griggs. Swing and a miss. Just a late pitch. That's a foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. As Griggs can get his 3rd strikeout. The windup. Pitch. Contact hit. Right to David Hickey. Tags Ben Schaefer. Out at first. Easy out at first. That puts 2 outs on the scoreboard.
Now batting. Number 2.
On the
Jose
scoreboard.
Carpena.
On the. On the. On the. How do you say that? 2 outs. That's what I meant to say. Just 2 outs. Now hitting number 2, Jose Carpena. Swing and a miss for Jose Carpena and a fastball by Joshua Griggs. Still has 2 runners on third and second. Jeremy De La Cruz on third and Eric Rodriguez on second, as Jose Carpena seeks to get his team with an early lead. Check swing. Ball 1 though. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Trinity Baptist College trying to close this inning out. The pitch from Joshua Griggs. Swing and a miss. Jose Carpena puts the pitch count at 1-2. 1 more strike. And close the top of the second. I got Trinity Baptist back to hitting. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Wind up. The pitch. Foul ball by Jose Carpena. Late swing. Jose Carpena, a junior from Humaco, Puerto Rico, attended Slam Charter High School and transferred from Genesee Community College. Awaits his pitch from Joshua Griggs. And a fair ball down the left field line. As Eric Rodriguez scores, and so does Jeremy De La Cruz. As an RBI double from Jose Carpena. Good hit. As he hit the ball, it just passed the third base and to fair ball territory. RBI double for him. And scores
Number 23.
Jeremy De La Cruz and Eric Rodriguez. Puts the score at an early lead as Florida National University leads 2-0. Now batting the center fielder number 23, Jordan Lewis, who last inning had a ground out. Foul ball by him. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. As Joshua Griggs waits for the pitch count, gets his call, and it hits Joshua Griggs, throws to third baseman Graham Gorman, and throws him out at first to David Hickey catches. That closes the top of the second. We'll be right back for the bottom of the second. Jacob Brickman steps up to the plate, the designated hitter for Trinity Baptist College. Jacob Brickman, a freshman from Homestead, Florida, attended Florida Christian School. First pitch to him, and he gets contact with that ball right to the center fielder Jordan Lewis, who makes the easy catch, takes a few steps back. Now stepping up to the plate, number 4, the shortstop, Nate Naguris.
Now batting, number 4, Nate Naguris.
1 out. Bottom of the second, Trinity Baptist trying to get on the scoreboard early. Contact hit to Daniel Salgado, who gets him out at first. Now batting number 33, Dominic Gattinella.
Now batting, number 3, Dominic Gattinella.
Number 33, Dominic Gattinella, freshman from Brooksville, Florida, attended Nature Coast High School. His first pitch is a ball 1. As Alonso still on the mound, swing and a miss, fastball against Dominic Gattinella. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch from Alonso. Swing and a miss again for Dominic Gattinella. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gattinella's trying to get on base. The pitch from Alonso again. It's the ground. The ball 2 as the pitch count is now even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The windup. The pitch. Swing and a miss for Dominic Gattinella. That's the second strikeout from Alonso, and that closes the second inning. The score is 2-0 as Florida National University leads. New pitcher for Trinity Baptist College as number 6, Andrew Moeller steps up to the mound. Andrew Moeller, a freshman from Dade City, Florida, attended Pasco High School. Now hitting for the second time, the second baseman, number 21, Daniel Salgado. The umpire seems to have a little discussion with the third baseman coach. Daniel Salgado, left-handed hitter. There's a right-handed pitcher. First pitch from Andrew Moeller. Contact hit right to Seth Reeves. Throws it to David Hickey at first to get the first ground out. First pitch for Andrew Moeller is a ground out.
Now batting,
right fielder, number 7, Gino Bellatoni, steps up to the plate. He's already had a single. The pitch from him. What a hit down right field, right to David Gattinella. And that's a single base hit again for Gino Bellatoni. Now stepping up to the plate, the designated hitter, number 26, Roberto Fernandez.
Now batting, number 26, Roberto Fernandez.
Great hit from Gino Bellatoni as that goes right between the first baseman and the second baseman, Seth Reeves and David Hickey. So now he's on first with his teammate, Roberto Fernandez, up at the plate. First pitch to Roberto Fernandez, ball 1. The second pitch to Fernandez, ball 2. Roberto Fernandez had a strikeout against Joshua Griggs. Now it's against Andrew Mueller. Had contact, goes to center field to Parker Lafferty, and makes an easy catch for 1 out. Top of the third. I apologize. Puts 2 outs on the board. Now batting, number 55, the catcher, Jeremy Dela Cruz.
Now batting, number 55, Jeremy Dela Cruz.
Jeremy Dela Cruz, one of 2 players to score already for Florida National University. He's had a single and scored. First pitch from him is ball inside. So reminder, runner on first, Gino Bellatoni. The pitch from Andrew Mueller. Check swing, strike. One ball, 1 strike. 2 outs, top of the third. The score is 2-0. Ball hits the ground. Brian Ox quickly to react to keep Bellatoni on first. 2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch. Change up. Right into the middle of the zone for strike 2. Puts the pitch count even at 2-2. Two outs, top of the third. Runner on first. Jeremy Dela Cruz at the plate. Ball 3. This ball sags out of the zone. Now the pitch count is officially full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch from Andrew Mueller as a steal is shown. And a ball 4. First walk for Andrew Mueller. And Dela Cruz walks.
Now batting, number 9, Eric Rodriguez.
The center fielder. The left field. Oh no. Hold on. We got a new hitter. Pinch hitter. Pitch runner. At first base. We will get that information as soon as possible. But number 9, the left fielder, Eric Rodriguez, steps up to the plate. Eric Rodriguez, the second person to score for Florida National University, had a walk in the previous inning. Now there seems to be a conversation between Ryan Onks and Andrew Mueller as they got runners on second and first. First throw to Eric Rodriguez, who hits it down right field side, hits the wall. As Gino Bellatoni rounds third. And number 29, Daniel Reeves, scores for Florida National University. That puts 4 on the score for them. And that's a base hit double. Base hit double for Eric Rodriguez. RBI double for him.
Now batting, number 17,
He had a crushing hit right over the head of the right fielder David Gattinella and puts 2 more runs into the game. Now stepping the third baseman, number 17, Eduardo Ponce. Second pitch, strike one. Eduardo Ponce, last time at the plate, had a ground out. Trying to get Eric Rodriguez to go to home as Ryan Onks loses the ball, was able to quickly react to the grounded. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Top of the third, 2 runs scored in this inning, 2 runs scored in the previous inning. As Andrew Mueller is at the plate, at the mound, and a power hit down left field, and an unsuccessful diving catch from Gavin Williams. As Eric Rodriguez walks to home base, and Eduardo Ponce has an RBI double as well to have Eric Rodriguez score. He had a power hit down left field side over the head of Gavin Williams, hits the wall.
Now batting, number 46, Ben Schaefer.
Eric Rodriguez now puts 5 on the scoreboard for Florida National University. Now at the plate, number 46, first baseman Ben Schaefer. First pitch, swing and a miss. Ben Schaefer has a ground out. Now trying to get Eduardo Ponce back to home plate. Change up, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Scores 5-0. The pitch from Andrew Mueller. Swing and a miss. That closes out the inning. The first strikeout for Andrew Mueller. The score is 5-0 as Florida National University scored 3. Stepping up to the plate, the second baseman, number 41, Seth Reeves. Bases, Alonzo Manny Alonzo. Seth Reeves, a freshman from Land Lakes, Florida, attended Sun Lake High School. Second pitch almost hits Seth Reeves, but he avoids it as the pitch is now 2 balls, no strikes. Gets contact with the ball, right to the right fielder, Gino Bellatoni, and makes the easy catch. Had to adjust himself. He made the first catch. Now first out of the game.
Now batting, number 3, Graham Gorman.
Graham Gorman restarts the order, steps back up to the plate, facing Alonso once again. First pitch to him. Ball one. Bottom of the third. One out. It's Trinity Baptist trying to get their lead. Trying to get the score close enough where they can achieve a lead. 2 balls, no strikes. The pitch. Just out of the zone again for ball 3. So Alonso Many Alonso pitching against Graham Gorman, who's already had a strikeout. Strike 1 for him. Fastball into the zone. Left Graham Gorman shocked. Ball 4. First walk for Alonso. Now Graham Gorman gets the first. The catcher, number 14, Ryan Onks, returns back to base. Had a ground out. Now seeks to achieve Graham Gorman to score, or to achieve to get him on a scoring position. First pitch, high and outside. 1 out. Bottom of the third. Score is 5-0. If you're just joining us, pitch count is 1-0. 2 balls, no strikes for Ryan Onks. Ryan Onks is a left-handed hitter. Now looks for the third pitch. Just goes above his head for ball 3. As the dugout of Florida National College seeks to encourage Alonso Many Alonso. Runner on first, Graham Gorman. Strike 1. As fastball down the middle once again. Pitch counts 3 balls, 1 strike. 1 out, bottom of the third. Ball 4 for Alonso Many Alonso. As Ryan Onks walks to first.
Now batting, number 9, Gavin Williams.
Seems to be a pitching change. Pinch runner as Logan McGann seeks to take the spot of Ryan Onks. Logan McGann, freshman from Odessa, Florida, attended Bishop McLaughlin Catholic High School. As that is the day for Alonso Many Alonso, who had 2 strikeouts and 2 walks for him. He's had a good game. Is now the dugout. Cheers for their teammate. We'll be right back after this warm-up. Welcome back to this short little break that we had. Relief pitcher coming in for Florida National College, number 28, Armando Jimenez. Armando Jimenez, a sophomore from Miami, Florida, attended Miami Southridge High School. So double play is called as Gavin Williams has had a ground hit to hit a line drive to Eduardo Ponce, and Eduardo Ponce throws it to Ben Schaefer to throw Gavin Williams out. Scores 5-0 as Florida National University goes back to the plate. We'll be right back. Randy Hogan takes the mound for Trinity Baptist College. Brandon Hogan, a sophomore from Panama City, Florida, attended Bozeman High School. First hitting he's going to face is number 17, Eduardo Ponce. Seems to be a discussion between the dugout of Florida National University and the umpire. Hopefully things work out. Brandon Hogan, first pitch. Right to Nate Naguris, who throws it to David Hickey for the first ground out play. Good signs from Brandon Hogan. It's a ground out for Eduardo Ponce. Now batting number 46, Ben Schaefer.
Now batting number 23, Jordan Lewis.
Excuse me, number 23, Jordan Lewis. Oh, my notes are wrong. That's why I got it wrong. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. It was Jose Carpena who had the ground out. Now we're back in the top of the order as Jordan Lewis steps up to the plate. First pitches to him are 2 balls. Gets contact with the ball. Left side. And a diving catch by Gavin Williams. That puts 2 outs on the board. 2 outs. Top of the 4th. Now hitting Number 21, Daniel Salgado.
Now batting, number 21, Daniel Salgado.
Daniel Salgado 0-2 from the plate. Has one strikeout and a ground out. First pitch to him is a ball. Pitch from Brandon Hogan. Just out of the zone. Ball 2. Pitch again. Just hits the ground for ball 3. 3 balls, no strike, 2 outs. Scores 5-0. The pitch from Brandon Hogan. Hits the ground for ball 4. First walk for Brandon Hogan. Now stepping up to the plate, right fielder, number 7, Gino Bellatoni.
Number 7, Gino Bellatoni.
Gino Bellatoni has 2 singles and has scored in the previous inning. Runner on first. Fastball just below the zone. Ball 1. One ball, no strikes with 2 outs. Brandon Hogan trying to close this inning out. Foul ball over the heads of the fans. But strike 1 on the board. Brandon Hogan, well aware of the runner on first. Pitch. Gets contact. Goes over the left field side again. And it just goes over the fence for a foul ball. Strike 2 for him. Brandon Hogan winds up for the pitch. The pitch. Wild pitch for ball 4. Excuse me, it was a hit by pitch.
Now batting, number 26, Roberto Fernandez.
Gino Bellatoni gets hit by pitch. And Daniel Salgado walks the second as well. Now batting, number 26, Roberto Fernandez. Hits his Nate Seguris and throws it to David Hickey to close out this inning to keep the score 5-0. Trinity Baptist need to start scoring. We'll be right back after this break. Bottom of the 4th, number 34, David Hickey steps up to the plate. First pitch goes over the head of David Hickey. Armando Jimenez on the mound for Florida National University. One ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss for David Hickey. The pitch was a splitter down the middle. One ball, one strike. Just below the zone for ball two. Trinity Baptist College trying to get men on base. Starts scoring. Swing and a miss again for David Hickey. One ball, two strikes for David Hickey. David Hickey does have a double. Contact, line drive to Jose Carpena. And a reaching catch by Ben Schaefer to get David Hickey out at first for a ground out. Ben Schaefer had to adjust himself and extended his arm.
Number 10, Parker Lafferty.
Stepping up to the plate is the center fielder for Trinity Baptist College, number 10, Parker Lafferty. First pitch to him is a ball one as it does hit the ground. One out, bottom of the fourth, as the score is 5-0 as Florida National University leads. Change up, just out of the zone for ball two. Pitch again. Swing and a miss for Parker Lafferty. As Armando Jimenez throws a high fastball. The pitch from Armando Jimenez. In the zone again for a changeup. And strike two as the pitch count is now even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. One out, bottom of the fourth. Trinity Baptist gets contact with the ball. Right to the left fielder, Eric Rodriguez, and makes the catch to put 2 outs.
Now batting, number 15, Jacob Brickman.
Designated hitter for Trinity Baptist College, number 15, Jacob Brickman, who had a pop fly in the previous inning. First pitch is the ball one, low and outside. Pitch again from Armando Jimenez. And a foul ball from Jacob Brickman as it just hits his foot. Jacob Brickman trying to make his presence over the plate to intimidate Armando Jimenez. Ball goes over the head of Jacob Brickman. That is ball two. Two balls, one strike. With 2 outs, bottom of the fourth. Wild pitch. Right above the head of the umpire as well. For a ball three. As Jacob Brickman seeks to get himself onto base. With 3 balls and 1 strike. 2 outs. The pitch from Armando Jimenez. Gets contact over to right field. And a adjusting catch from Gino Bellatoni. And that closes the 4th inning. The score is 5-0 as Florida National University goes back to the plate. We'll be right back. Jeremy Del Cruz steps up to the plate for Florida National University. He has been on base twice and has scored twice. As Brandon Hogan still on the mound. 2 pitches to Jeremy Del Cruz. Balls 1 and 2. 2 balls, no strikes. The pitch. Contact hit. Right to right field. Right to Dominic Gatinella. Adjusts himself. And gets the catch for out number 1 in the top of the 5th.
Now batting, number 9, Eric Rodriguez.
The left fielder, Eric Rodriguez, walks up to the plate. He also has been up twice and has scored twice, and recently with an RBI double as well. Just hits the ground. Ball 1. Brandon Hogan getting himself settled on the mound. The pitch. Crushing hit, line drive down the right field side to Dominic Gatinella, and as another single for Eric Rodriguez as the second time on base for him. Now stepping up to the plate is the third baseman, number 17, Eduardo Ponce.
Now batting, number 17, Eduardo Ponce.
Eduardo Ponce has an RBI double as well. Brandon Hogan tries to get Eric Rodriguez out. First pitch, swing and a miss for Eduardo Ponce. That puts strike number 1 on the board. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Top of the 5th as the score is 5-0. Runner on first. Throws it first again to David Hickey. Again, trying to seek Eric Rodriguez out. Brandon Hogan, well aware of the runner on first. Needs to focus on that hitter at home plate. The first pitch to him is a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike to him. The windup. The pitch. Just outside the zone. Ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike. The pitch from Hogan. Crushing line drive down to the left center field to Parker Lafferty. As the throw from Parker Lafferty gets to the second baseman Seth Reeves to get Eric Rodriguez out at second. What a great defensive and well awareness from Parker Lafferty. Now batting number 46, Ben Schaefer.
Now batting, number 46, Ben Schaefer.
Ben Schaefer, the first baseman, is 0 for 2 at the plate. Has a ground out and a strikeout. Contact with the ball, right to the third baseman. Graham Gorman throws it to David Hickey to get Ben Schaefer out at first. The 4th inning, top of the 4th inning is over. We'll be right back as the bottom of the 4th coming right up. The shortstop, number 4, Nate Nagura, steps up to the plate. Facing Armando Jimenez. First time for him. Bottom of the 5th. Trinity Baptist has no runs to their name. First pitch is a ball 1, just out of the zone. Nate Nagura has a ground out. 0 for 1 at the plate. Seeking to get on base. Swing and a miss for Nate Nagura. Strike 1 for him. Florida National University also attempting to keep their lead. The score is 5-0. Third pitch, ball 2. As seems like the ball hit the dirt and got not in the eyes of the catcher, but right in the eyes of the umpire. Hopefully he can get himself settled and ready for the 2-1 count. No outs, bottom of the 5th. The pitch from Armando Jimenez. Swing and a miss for Nate Nagura. That is strike 2 for him. Nate Nagura smiles. He knows that was a wonderful pitch from Armando Jimenez. That was a slider just outside of the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. The pitch, just out of the zone. That puts the pitch count at full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch, ball 4, way out of the zone. That walks Nate Nagura, and coming up to the plate is Dominic Gattinella. Excuse me, there is a pinch hitter as number 24, Darren Goki Jr. steps up to the plate. Darren Goki Jr., a sophomore from Bonita Springs, Florida, attending Bonita Springs High School. Left-handed hitter for him. Well away that Nate Nagura is on first, trying to get himself into a scoring position for Trinity Baptist College to close the gap from Florida National University's massive lead. First pitch was a swing and a miss. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, no outs. Bottom of the 5th. Score is 5-0. Contact hit right to the second baseman, to Jose Carpano, who throws to the bench Shaper at first and gets the double play for 2 outs. As Nate Nagura is grounded out at second and Darren Goki Jr. thrown out at first. Now stepping up to the plate is number 41, Seth Reeves. This is the second time Seth Reeves walks up to the plate, and a wild pitch just outside of the zone for ball 1. Seth Reeves, last time at the plate, had a pop fly. Reeves has been having a pretty good day on defensively. Ball 2, just out of the zone. It was over the head. 2 balls, no strike, 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th. Ball 3. The pitch again. Strike 1. Change up into the zone. 3 balls and 1 strike against Seth Reeves. Armando Jimenez. Good time on the mound tonight. And a hit by pitch by Seth Reeves from Armando Jimenez. Commentator's curse. I apologize. Seth Reeves hit by pitch. Now can walk to first. Now batting is number 3, Graham Gorman, who has a strikeout and a walk for him. As he restarts the order for Trinity Baptist College. Runner on first, Seth Reeves. The pitch from Armando Jimenez. Line drive to center field, and it just dinks the drop as Seth Reeves attempts to steal third. And the umpire's call is safe as Seth Reeves avoids the tag catch by Eduardo Ponce from the throw of Gino Bellatoni from right field as Seth Reeves takes the opportunity with his incredible speed and takes third. And Graham Gorman has his first single of the night, of the afternoon. I'm in my box, so I can't really see the sun, so I call it night. It's really the afternoon. It's 4:17 in the afternoon here in Jacksonville, Florida. It seems like there will be a pitch change for Florida National University. That is the night for Armando Jimenez. We'll be right back after the warm-up. Relief pitcher change as Angel Torres is on the mound. Angel Torres, a junior from Palm Bay, Florida, transferred from Bellabon Million Community College. Now there seems to be a discussion between Angel Torres and the umpires. Seems like they're looking at his left hand. Angel Torres is a left-handed pitcher. It seems like he has to walk back to the dugout. So it seemed like Angel Torres had a bracelet on his left arm and had to return it to his head coach. All seems normal, as Seth Reeves is still on third. Seth Reeves is on third and Graham Gorman on first. Now hitting number 14, Ryan Onks. Ryan Onks has a ground out and a walk for him. First pitch is ball 1. Angel Torres trying to seal the deal in the 5th inning. Second pitch, ball 2. Angel Torres, a left-handed pitcher, versus Ryan Onks, a left-handed pitcher. A left-handed hitter. A wind-up. A pitch. Wild pitch out of the zone. Ricochets off the wall. And Seth Reeves takes the opportunity to score. And Graham Gorman takes the opportunity to take second. That's the first score for Trinity Baptist College as Seth Reeves, with a hit by pitch, scores. Takes the opportunity. Seth Reeves puts one run on the scoreboard as the score is now changed. 5-1. Florida National University still leads, but now by 4 runs with the runner on second. 3 balls, no strike for Ryan Onks as Onks takes a timeout. Seems like the catcher, Jeremy Dela Cruz, needs a little break. And good sportsmanship from Ryan Onks to give him that opportunity. Now he's ready. Angel Torres gets the green light to pitch against Ryan Onks. Runner on second, 2 outs. Ball 4 out of the zone. First walk, second walk for Ryan Onks.
Now batting, number 9, Gavin Williams.
Now Logan McGann takes his pinch runner at first. Now stepping up to the plate, the left fielder, number 9, Gavin Williams. That's a single and ground out. First pitch is ball 1. Inside, out of the zone. It seems to be a mistake from the catcher. Going to the pitcher. Gavin Williams almost accidentally got out. Luckily, no harm, no foul. Actually, I should say no harm, no out. 1 ball, no strike. Runner on second and scoring opportunity. And runner on first is Logan McGann. Strike 1. Gavin Williams can make Trinity Baptist have 2 runs. The good hit from Gavin Williams. I apologize. Graham Gorman is on second. Gavin Williams is at the plate. Contact hit right to the third base. Edward Ponce, who touches the bag and puts 3 outs on the board. Score change. TBC put 1 run up to the score. Need 4 to tie. Florida National University goes back to the dugout. Welcome back. Top of the 6th. At the plate is number 2, Jose Carpena, who has an RBI double and a ground out for Florida National University. 2 pitches to him from Brandon Hogan. Two balls, no strikes. The pitch just comes out of the glove. Ryan Ox. Three balls, no strikes for Jose Carpena. Ball four for Jose Carpena as he walks to first. Now we got a runner on first.
Now batting, number 23, Jordan Lewis.
Jordan Lewis is 0 for 3 at the plate. Having an unlucky night, having an unlucky afternoon for him. But shows a bunt as he sprints to first. As Brandon Hogan throws it to his first baseman, David Hickey, and gets him out. Brandon Hogan threw him out at first. Now stepping up at the plate, the second baseman, number 21, Daniel Silgado. That bunt did advance Jose Carpena to second base. Daniel Silgado waits for the pitch. Ball one and bypasses the catcher as that advances Jose Carpena to third. One ball, no strikes, one out. Five to 1 the score as Florida National University leads. They scored 2 in the second, 3 in the third. Haven't scored since. Pitch again, ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. Contact hit down the left field side. And a foul ball. Just right field side. Just goes over the line for a foul ball. But strike one. Two balls, one strike. The pitch. Just gets out of the zone. Ball 3. It's Brandon Hogan seeking to close this inning out. The pitch. Contact hit down left center field. And an easy catch thrown to home, and a 1 run is scored as the scores change 6 to 1 as Jose Carpena scores. Jacob Burke was the one that caught that in center field. Parker Laffrey shifted to right field, and Jacob Burke made the catch in center field.
Now batting, number 7.
Now batting number 7, Gino Bellatoni. First pitch is a strike. One ball, one strike, 2 outs. Scores 6 to 1. Nobody on base. Change up just out of the zone for ball 2. Two balls, one strike, 2 outs. Top of the 6th. Pop fly out. And I can't see, but it seems like from I'm unable to see the view, Graham Gorman made the foul ball catch. That closes the top of the 6th with 1 run scored from Florida National University. The score is 6 to 1. We'll be right back. Relief pitcher comes in, Florida National University, as Brock Lampert steps up to the mound. Brock Lampert Jr. from Shreveport, Los Angeles, transferred from Penalola Community College. Stepping up to the plate, with already one ball, and the count is number 34, David Hickey, the first baseman for Trinity Baptist College. One ball, check swing, strike. One ball, one strike for David Hickey. Swing and a miss for David Hickey. The umpire is signaling to us that the pitch count is actually 2-2 with 2 balls and 2 strikes. Contact hit pops out of the, and a catch by Ben Schaefer to get the out in the foul ball territory. That puts 1 out in the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, number 10, Parker Laffer.
Now at the plate is this now right fielder number 10, Parker Lafferty, who's 0 for 2 at the plate, has a ground out and a pop fly. First pitch to him is a ball 1. Second pitch just goes over his head for ball 2. Ball 3 for Brook Lampert. Three balls, no strikes. Now there's a strike. There's a fastball into the zone for 3 balls and 1 strike. 1 out, bottom of 6 as the score is 6-1. Strike 2 for a foul ball. 3 balls, 2 strike. The pitch count. The pitch from Brock Lampert. Right to the right fielder, Gino Balatoni. That's a base hit single for Parker Lafferty.
Now batting, number 15,
Jacob
Jacob Brickman.
Brickman is 0 for 2 at the plate. Is a designated hitter for Trinity Baptist. Well aware that he has a runner on first. Swing and a miss for Brickman. Ooh, close call. Parker Lafferty almost caught out at first. As the pitcher, Jeremy Del Cruz, throws it to his first baseman, Ben Schaefer, to see if they can try to catch Parker Lafferty out at first. Unsuccessful though. Strike 1. It's the pitch count against Jacob Brickman. And stealing. And safe at second. As Parker Lafferty takes a massive lead off of first and takes the opportunity to steal second. Pitch count is now 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Bottom of the 6th. As Jacob Brickman. Seems like there'll be a little conversation between Jeremy Del Cruz and the pitcher, Brock Lampert. Things have gone back into order. Now we can see the remaining this inning. Runner on second. Jacob Brickman at the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, bottom of the 6th. Brock Lampert lines up for the pitch. Line drive to Edward Bonds and goes over the hands of Jose Carpena as well. And that's Parker Lafferty scoring from an infield error and a single for Jacob Brickman, his first time on the plate at first as well. Score now is 6-2 as Seth Reeves scored in the previous inning, and now Parker Lafferty has scored.
Now batting, number 5.
Now batting number 5, Daniel Martini.
Daniel Martini.
Daniel Martini taking the place from Nate Nagurus. Daniel Martini, a sophomore from Claremont, Florida, attended Lake Minaloa High School. First pitch to him is a ball 1. Runner on first. Jacob Brickman also seeking to score for his team. Hits the ground for ball 2. Brock Lambert seeking to close this inning out. Two balls, no strike. So Daniel Martini. Foul ball. Just goes over the fence. That's 2 balls and 1 strike on the pitch count. Runner on first is Jacob Brickman. And loud encouragement comes from the dugout of Trinity Baptist College to their fellow teammate Daniel Martini. And a line drive down left field. It's going, and it just goes over the head of Eric Rodriguez as Daniel Brickman takes third and a double for Daniel Martini and advances Jacob Brickman to second. What a hit. What a hit for Daniel Martini. Now that puts 2 runners in scoring position.
Now batting, 11, Jacob Burke.
Jacob Burke now takes the spot of 8th on the batting lineup. Now it seems to be a little discussion of the umpires looking at the batting order. If you want to review that play, Daniel Martini had a fastball coming to his zone, swung at it, and just went over the head of Eric Rodriguez, the left fielder, hits the wall, and it moves Jacob Brickman to third base. And Daniel Martini takes that opportunity to get a double at second. Now batting number 11, Jake Burke, who hits it right to the first baseman. And Lambert takes the opportunity to go to first. Sacrifice single as Jacob Brickman does score for Trinity Baptist.
Now batting, number 41, Seth Reeves.
Seth Reeves steps up to the plate. One of 3 players for Trinity Baptist to score. First pitch is a ball outside. Daniel Martini did advance to third in the previous play. Strike 1. That puts the pitch count at 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 1 with 2 outs. Swing and a miss for Seth Reeves. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th. The score is 6-3. Strike 3 as Brock Lambert has his first strikeout and he strikes out Seth Reeves. Score has changed to 6-3 with 2 runs scored for Trinity Baptist College and 1 run scored in the top of the 6th. We'll be right back as the 7th inning starts up right after. Top of the seventh, with the relief pitcher coming in. Number 4, Nate Nagurus takes a spot on his mound. And a new shortstop for Trinity Baptist as Logan McGann takes shortstop. First pitch to Roberto Fernandez. It's a strike one. Roberto Fernandez has a strikeout and a pop fly and a ground out. Second pitch hits the ground. Ball one. Third pitch. Roberto Fernandez. And a foul ball as it hits him. 1 ball, 2 strikes for Roberto Fernandez. Nate Nagurus, if you guys don't know, is a sophomore right-handed pitcher from Avon Park, Florida, and transferred from South Florida State. Pitch. Out of the zone. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes for Nate Nagurus. And Roberto Fernandez at the plate. No outs, top of the 7th. The pitch. And line drive down left field to Gavin Williams. That's a base hit single for Roberto Fernandez. First time on the base for him. Now batting number 55, Jeremy De La Cruz. Jeremy De La Cruz has a single and a walk and has scored twice. And a pinch runner is coming in for it is number. We are trying to see. Roberto Fernandez comes out, and we're trying to see who it might be he's pinch running for. We'll get that information as soon as possible. Now to play Jeremy De La Cruz. As Nate Nagurus trying to close this inning out. Bunch on. All 1. No, strike 1. As the bat did come over the plate. Runner on first. No outs. Score 6-3. Wind up the pitch. Just in the zone. And the Brian Ox loses grip of the glove. That's ball 1 as it bypasses him. And we have now confirmed the number as Adrian Roman is pinch runner for Florida National University, who is taking the spot of Roberto Fernandez. Adrian Roman, a junior from Guabro, Puerto Rico, attended Puerto Rico Baseball Academy and transferred from Penalola Community College. Second pitch to Jeremy De La Cruz. 1 ball, 2 strikes for him. Runner on second. Nate Nagurus on the mound. Line drive. Diving. Graham Gorman. And Seth Reeves is the one that picks up the ball. Adrian Roman takes third. And Jeremy De La Cruz takes the single and field error. Now batting, number 9, Eric Rodriguez. Number 9, Eric Rodriguez has a walk and an RBI double and a single. He's been on first all 3 times he's been at the plate. Shows bunt. Ball 1. As Eric Rodriguez showed bunt and then took it back. The ball, no strikes. Nate Nigris has runners on third and first. Fastball right into the zone for strike one. As the hat of Nate Nigris comes off once again. Pitch count 1-1. As Adrian Roman on third and Jeremy Dela Cruz on first. Eric Rodriguez at the plate to extend the lead, trying to extend the lead for Florida National University. It's pitched to him, just low and out. 2 balls, 1 strike for Eric Rodriguez. The pitch. Jazz sacks over the plate, and yet out of the zone for ball 2. The pitch from Nate Nigris. What a crushing hit to right field to Parker Laffrey. That scores Adrian Roman, and that moves Dela Cruz to second, and an RBI single for Eric Rodriguez. Now batting number 17, Eduardo Ponce.
Now batting number 17, Eduardo Ponce.
Eduardo Ponce had a ground out in the first, and then had an RBI double, and now has a single. He's 2 for 3 at the plate. The score changed once again to 7-3 as Florida National University has a massive lead. Shows bunt, punts right to the third baseman Gorman, and David Hickey tags him out at first. But it does shift the runners to Dela Cruz move to third, and Eric Rodriguez to second. Puts out number 1 in the top of the 7th. Sacrifice bunt for Eduardo Ponce, and now Ben Schaefer steps up to the plate. Seems like there's a pinch hitter. Now batting number 25, Yordago Gonzalez.
Now batting number 25, Angel Gonzalez.
Jordangel Gonzalez, a junior from Miami, Florida, attended Jackson High School and transferred from Jamestown Community College. 1 out, runners on third and second. Dela Cruz on third. Eric Rodriguez on second as Nate Nigris seeks to close the inning out. Foul ball for Yordago Gonzalez. No balls, 1 strike. I take it back, and now there is 1 ball and 1 strike for the pitch count. One out, top of the 7th. The score is 7-3 as Florida National University leads. Pop fly goes over the head. Ryan Onks makes the catch in foul ball territory. Now that puts 2 outs on the board, as all Trinity Baptist needs is 1 more out to get them in the bottom of the 7th.
Jose Carpena. Never mind.
Number 13, Matthew Gonzalez steps up to the plate.
Now batting number 13, Matthew Gonzalez.
Matthew Gonzalez, a sophomore from Santiago, Dominican Republic, attended the University of Northwestern Ohio. First pitch to him. First pitch to him. Ball one. That was low and outside. One ball, no strikes. Strike one. One ball, one strike. The pitch from Nate Negris. Swings. Foul ball. Just goes over actually the spotlights. That puts the pitch count at 1 ball and 2 strikes. As Nate Negris can put one strike, can have one strike, and close this inning out. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 6th. The score 7-3. Foul ball again for Matthew Gonzalez. Nate Negris keeping his head in the game, knowing the objective to close this inning out. The windup, the pitch. Strike 3 as Matthew Gonzalez is out, and a strikeout for Nate Negris. Trinity Baptist College steps up to the plate to get their lead back or to tie the game. We'll be right back for the bottom of the 7th. We got a relief pitcher as number 31, Alexis Dubé, steps up to the mound for Florida National University. Alexis Dubé, a junior from Massachusetts, Quebec, Canada, attended Southwest Virginia Community College. At the plate is number 3, the third baseman, Graham Gorman. He was 1 for 3 at the plate. I apologize. 1 for 2 at the plate. He has a strikeout, walk, and a single. Second pitch to him is a ball 2. Just out of the zone. Two balls, no strikes as the score is 7-3 as Trinity Baptist seeks to get their lead back. Strike 1 for Graham Gorman. Two balls, one strike, no outs, bottom of the 7th. This is a doubleheader game. And a line drive to Jose Carpena, who throws Graham Gorman out at first. On February the 16th, on Friday at 6 p.m., right here in Trinity Ballpark, TBC faces Atlantis College at 6 o'clock. And then the next day of February 7th, they have a doubleheader against the Atlantis. First game's at 12 o'clock, and the next game right after at 3 o'clock. Right here on Trinity Ballpark. At the plate, Ryan Onks. No balls, one strike for him. Ryan Onks has a ground out and 2 walks. Fastball hit by pitch. As now Ryan Onks walks to first.
Now batting, number 9, Gavin Williams.
Now stepping up to the plate is the left fielder, number 9, Gavin Williams, who has a single and 2 ground outs. So he has his teammate Ryan Onks on first, seeking to put another run on the scoreboard for Trinity Baptist College. And a line drive down center field and catch by Jordan Lewis. That puts 2 outs.
Now batting, number 34, David Hickey.
First baseman number 34, David Hickey, stepping up to the plate as he has a double, ground out, and a pop fly. 2 outs, runner on first, Ryan Onks, as Alexis Dubaye seeks to close the game with 1 more out. The pitch. Line drive out to right field. And Gino Bellatoni makes the catch to close out the game as Florida National University wins 7-3. As Jordan Lewis had a good game. Daniel Salgado also had a good game. Gino Bellatoni just had the winning catch, had a single, 2 singles, and a run. Roberto Fernandez also had a single. Jeremy Del Cruz had a single, walked, scored twice. Eduardo Ponce had an RBI single. And Jose Carpena had an RBI double and scored on a walk. As Manny Alonso had 2 strikeouts for Florida National University, and Joshua Griggs had 2 strikeouts in the beginning. Thank you so much for listening. Please join us again on February the 16th as Trinity Baptist plays Atlantis University at this ballpark. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us, and have a blessed night.